Okay, hello, welcome to my third season of XCom. This is the first one where I'm trying to do a voiceover over my recording. Anyway, it's my first time on Enemy Within. I do a lot of the extra settings that randomize things, so it's a little more unpredictable. So here we go. Those who play with the devil's toys will be brought by degrees to wield his sword. So, with that ominous quote and a giant exploding fireball, we start. Anyway, I choose to start in Asia for the future combat bonus, which makes a lot of the certain things.
We're heading into China
and then
for the next operation.
Our first start is Polyphonic Grave.
Alien activity within a major metropolitan area.
Okay.
Get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
So, a polyphonic grave. I don't quite know. Is that a grave with a lot of sounds? Okay.
Strike one.
Anyway, I skip a little bit of
all hostile
just kind
contacts
of
in the
looking
AO.
around the
Don't
map
take any chances.
and positioning my soldiers. Anyway, we seem to be around a weird... It's like a weird mix between a lounge and a TV store. It doesn't quite look like a TV store though.
Roger
So
that.
I'm not quite sure what it is. But we find our first group of aliens.
Alien life on Earth. We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
Okay. Anyway, one weird thing about this building is it has like almost no windows except on one side on the front. But I think that actually helped me. Or maybe it didn't. Anyway, the aliens, I know they're all back there. So they start shooting at me and blow up part of the wall, but not an important part. So I see that Lexish is surrounded by two aliens that can shoot her, which is never a good thing. And so, in the meantime, I check to see if any more aliens are on the other side of me, and decide to move everyone in to where the door is. Okay. So, with them in position on the other side, I'm ready to keep looking to fight the other two aliens. So, we're at the upscale TV store where the aliens are trying to steal the nicest new flat screens. But they build TV stores really good and we have awesome cover, so we just wait for the aliens to come to us. I hide myself, there's a soldier named after me, in the warm glow of the TV, and we wait. So, my waiting paid off somewhat. An alien comes. And I know he's not in Overwatch.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay. So, I try and get the award for killing the first alien, but miss a 96% shot.
Missed.
But luckily I have Lexish to back me up and
Aye, aye,
fix
Commander.
things before they can go too bad.
Nice.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged.
And then we
by our
open
own
this store.
development programs.
I really wish I could have thrown a grenade right there with all four of them, but they scurry off to the roofs and behind the garbage cans. I think they're rooting through a dumpster back there. But I still am itching to throw a grenade, so Blue Peach throws it and blows up two of them.
Incoming!
Oh.
Commander, your may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly
and
effective
then
at
Pharaoh's
killing
Queen doesn't
aliens,
have a
they
good
also
shot right
destroy the
there, so I
artifacts
move her
by hoping
behind
to recover
this.
from the bodies.
And while
That's
she's
something to
vulnerable to
consider.
2 aliens, she flanks one of them. But she doesn't quite kill it. She takes it halfway down. But... and for not killing that one, she takes some hits. But... yep, so the aliens are cowering behind the trash-filled dumpsters, and it's up to us to take out the trash. Well, I know where all the aliens are, so I run up and shoot them point blank. Ooh, right where it hurt. Okay. And I try a similar maneuver, but forget that there was one more alien over on the other side. But I kill this one. Or that was Blue Peach killing it. Then I try and run up to help them. Because I know there's one alien left and neither of them are in any sort of cover. Which was a big mistake. But we run through the wide open TV sales lobby place. And get ready to ambush the guy from behind. But he pulls off his amazing shot and Blue Peach is dead. So Blue Peach is our first casualty of the war against the aliens.
Move into position.
Or technically the third war, but those were other games. Okay. So, not wanting to repeat the same mistake, I decide to use cover.
Got it covered.
And I'm just tired of low hit percentage shots or just shots of any kind missing, so I just blow things up. Because it doesn't miss.
Fastball special.
And we decide that trash should be incinerated anyway.
Good work out there, Strike One.
Okay.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
So our mission was mostly a success. We lost one rookie, which is a little painful at the start.
Commander to the research labs. Commander.
But we're back to base. Okay.
Welcome to XCom
Welcome.
HQ, Commander.
I'm glad to be
I'm
here.
Central
I've
Officer
been here
Bradford.
before.
My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Okay, so there are some promotions. I become
The
an
assault class serves
assault,
as our front line.
and
They're
later
the
on I
first
make
ones
myself
into a
look
fight,
more
and
like
the last ones
myself.
out.
But right now, I don't. Okay.
The heavy
Pharaoh's
weapons
Queen becomes a
specialist
heavy,
provides a crucial service
with
to
the
the
very
squad.
useful rocket.
With the rocket launcher in tow, there are
And
demolitions
finally,
experts.
Lexish
Our
becomes
snipers specialize in
a
dealing massive amounts
sniper.
of damage from afar, but without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat
Okay.
situations.
So, at this point, I do some base stuff. I get a medal and name it after the Will Smith Welcome to Earth Award.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded and the research team is awaiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Commander, You can now honor our soldiers by awarding them medals for accomplishments you deem appropriate.
Okay,
view and
since it's the
award
start
medals
of a
in the
new game,
barracks.
everyone has to explain everything and tell me what to do.
Hello, Commander.
No, I already know.
My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCom's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Okay, so we get to choose some research. I haven't done meld before because that's new, so I decided to research that. Because, I don't know, the cool little nanite things are quite interesting. And they give you the possibility of both mech
Commander,
soldiers
I realize our
and
troops have to
cybernetic
put their own
enhancements.
survival first, but every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to...
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Very good. I decide that I need 2 medkits because that's usually the most you'll need for most missions. If you need more, usually you're in trouble. And here's the point where I rename the medal. Oh, excuse that yawn. The Welcome to Earth Award. Now, while watching this video, I noticed it should have been Lexish that gets this. Anyway, I take some time deciding, mostly because the one description was kinda confusing. Because the way it works is the one option makes so you get healed 2 more when someone heals you. But you had to read it carefully. But the other option was better because it prevents panic from your friends if your friends on the squad get hurt or killed. So at this point I was trying to figure out who got the first kill. But I think yeah, it was Lexish when I reviewed the videos, but I just had I didn't have the videos to review here, so I gave it to the wrong person. And I took some time reading the powers to be sure I got the one I wanted. Because, I don't know, panicking's worse than... Yeah, panicking's worse than just being healed a normal amount. Okay. So I was supposed to give it to the person who killed the first alien, but forgot to. Or made a mistake. And then, with that, we are done with most our base stuff for the day.
We've still got some room to grow up here.
I
But
look
if
at
we
my
really want to
base
expand
layout,
our facilities,
but there's
we're
not a
going
lot to do
start
here.
excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
So instead of building any construction, I decided that I instead want a satellite, because having extra satellites on hand is always useful in XCom. Okay. With that, there isn't much more to do, so I wrap things up and prepare for my next mission. So, next time it's an abduction mission, And I'll show you where in my next video.